We've had some big weeks on ABC TV's coverage of the VFL. We've had some spectacular games involving Port Melbourne, narrow losers to Geelong, and then they followed it up Ed Lower against the Nick Lower-inspired Footscray side last week. We've had the state game.
Yep.
And I guess this week it's a bit of a different challenge. We've got the Box Hill Hawks side, the defending premiers, coming up against the Casey Scorpions, who need to continue to win and build some momentum if they're to try and force their way into the top 8.
Yeah, definitely, but still a danger game for Box Hill Hawks. You can't take any team lightly. As we've sort of seen, top of the table here today, and next week Box Hill move into top spot. So Casey will be definitely looking to keep their final side alive, which is really dangerous for Box Hill.
Where do you think the balance is when you've got a team like the Casey Scorpions, they're affiliated with Melbourne, between getting development into your players and having that affiliation with the local leagues and the local communities versus getting pure wins on the board in the VFL?
Well, I think it just lies purely with developments during the week. Once they're out in the park, they're there to win. So everyone says, the development side, I don't buy into that at all. Once you're out in the park, they're competitive footballers, they're there to win. So that development happens during the week.
Whereas the Box Hill Hawks, everyone knows that they've been developing players for years. We've seen that many players from Box Hill. North Melbourne's got one with Sam Gibson, and there's a handful of others around the competition at AFL and VFL level that have gone into our competitions and gone even around the country and really starred. And once again, they must be doing so much right out there.
Oh, definitely. The VFL in itself is such a good breeding ground for footballers. It probably started with Mick Barlow a few years back, and then since then the production of players coming out of the VFL has been fantastic. So yeah, like I said, it's great to see every week that every team's probably got a story along the line somewhere.
Well, could be some future superstars on display this Saturday afternoon when the Casey Scorpions host the Box Hill Hawks. The action, as it always is, every Saturday live at 1 o'clock on ABC television. The other games in round 11, Geelong and Werribee. Well, local rivals, they're fighting over a similar patch down there. We'll do battle on Saturday afternoon at Cardinia Park. Port Melbourne and Frankston. The Bayside rivalry is always fierce. Bendigo and the Northern Blues, another tough year for the Bendigo Gold, whereas the Northern Blues have been in some pretty good form of late. Williamstown and Sandringham also on Sunday afternoon, as is North Ballarat and Richmond. Coburg and Essendon, and Collingwood and Footscray is really one to look out for Sunday afternoon, 2 o'clock at Victoria Park.